And just like that, guys, Pam Bondi is out of there. 3 strikes. I don't know how many strikes she had, but she sucked. And we're not going to miss her. The only downside is that all the other options are just going to be worse. Because, of course, they are. What's going to happen? What would happen in a Trump administration? They're going to fire someone and then replace them with someone that's better? Of course not. That would be crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do something like that? So, came out today, and like I said, it's almost like you send your food back at a restaurant only to receive something that's even worse. Did we undercook your burger? I'm so sorry about that. Here, let me replace it with dog crap. And well done, dog crap. There you go. Enjoy. I don't. It all sucks. It's only going to get worse. So, Trump fires Attorney General Pam Bondi. President Donald Trump fired Attorney Bondi after continued fallout over the handling of the DOJ's files about sex offender Jerry Epstein. He wants it mishandled. If there's one thing Trump wants, is he wants to make this as difficult, and it's a death sentence. He's going to continue to put people in there that continue to not release the files because we all know he's in it. He's named in there just as many times, if not more, than Jeffrey Epstein himself in many cases. I mean, just tons of. I'm gonna freak out, guys. Just how many times was Trump mentioned in the Epstein files? I'm surprised it's that far down the list. Am I the only one asking this question? Apparently. So the cumulative AI overview is that over 38,000 mentions, according to the New York Times review of a large batch of documents released in 2026. 38,000 times he's mentioned in there. So he doesn't want this stuff released. He wants it. What do you do when you're trying to impede someone's ability to function at a particular job or task? You continue to fire the team leader. You put team leaders in there who are completely inept, and then as soon as the ball starts rolling on something, you fire them, retrain someone else, and then rinse and repeat. So it's all just this. Once again, the Trump administration is nothing but a smokescreen and a mirage and sleight of hand so that we can get you to look at something else, like the war in Iran. We can get you to look at something else, like, oh, look at what we're releasing Pam Bondi and and it's just all bad government. And that's what we were supposed to be getting with DOJ. It was supposed to be the Department of Government Efficiency. So we were supposed to be getting departments that were supposed to be making the government work more efficiently, more effectively. And it's, once again, DOJ, Trump, every conservative, every talking head on Fox News and Newsmax is just an illusion to create a world where we're the ones that are going to fix the country, when in reality, you guys are the ones ruining it for everyone. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, which is will serve as acting Attorney General. Another terrible choice, but he's acting Attorney General. So who's going to take on the mantle of Attorney General and the Department of Justice? Trump is eyeing EPA Chief Lee Zeldin to replace Bond as head of the DOJ. If the name Lee Zeldin doesn't mean anything to you, I don't blame you. It didn't mean much to me either. I'm like, EPA chief? We're going to put a guy in the EPA. We're going to put a scientist? We're going to put a scientist who's running the EPA to lead the Department of Justice. Why? Why would we do that? How is someone who's leading the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, how are they qualified to pivot and then start to lead the Department of Justice? I don't understand. So I just Wikipedia'd it like any normal person would, right? So Lee Michael Zeldin is an American politician and lawyer serving as the EPA, the highest member of the EPA, member of the Republican Party, represented New York's 1st congressional district in the House of Reps, and a member of the New York State Senate from the 3rd State District. He's a politician. He's a lawyer and a politician who, because he kissed up to Trump, ended up leading the EPA. So he's never been qualified to lead the EPA. And that's the whole point of the Trump administration, is let's promote people that are sycophantic to Trump, and as long as you do what Daddy Trump says you should do, we'll give you the highest possible position we can. Are you qualified for it? No, because it doesn't matter. As long as you work to the whims of the president, We'll give you whatever job you want. And that's not how you run a good business. That's not how you run a good government. That's not how you actually get anything done. You put the best qualified people in the right positions and you create a cabinet with a bunch of different perspectives, even if they don't agree with yours, so that you're making the most informed decision. But that's never what the Republicans, what the conservatives, and what Donald Trump want to do. They want to make their own decision. They want to line their own pockets at any means necessary. And in this case, it's Trump actively wanting to make everyone think about something else and not about the fact that he's mentioned in the Epstein list 38,000 times. What are we doing? So, no surprise here, guys. The Trump administration continues to run terribly and they continue to make bad decisions. But is it going to get better? No, but it can get better in the midterm. So we got to stand up, guys. We got to vote. We got to get out there because this kind of stuff cannot continue to happen. We deserve better than Pam Bondi. And we deserve better than the head of the EPA, who shouldn't even be leading the EPA. But are we surprised? Of course not. So anyway, guys, that's the video. If you guys like it, there's plenty more videos. Like and subscribe if you want to the 25 to 30 people who actually subscribe and watch my videos. Love you guys. To everyone else, what are you doing? Watch my videos. Share them. Somebody watch them other than me. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time.